Ladies and gentlemen, this is your international champion, baby. Now, it's been a while. It's been a while since I made my last one where I called out the Harley's Chaos. Yeah, let me remind you who I called out. International champion or intergender champion. I apologize. Intergender champion, Mrs. Psycho Sally, and the tag team champions and the NWY champion, Thunder and Mr. Tornado. Gentlemen, I've not heard back from you, and that intrigues me because that's showing me that you little bitches are scared. You guys are scared of the one true king. You're scared that I'm going to take back what is rightfully mine, and those are those tag team titles. Now, speaking of the tag titles, my partner, Jaden Starr. I know you don't watch my promos, sir, but I've already texted Mr. Smith, and I have the okay. You know what? Technically, I really don't need this okay, but I'm gonna just tell you, Jaden Starr, you have been kicked from the group. You are no longer with me. So, with that being said, the king is looking for a new partner. Who shall join me in taking gold? Who can I make a tag team champion for the third time? Recap why I say three. Well, who have I made a tag team champion with the last two? First one, Mr. Jeff Ryder. And my recent Mrs. Psycho Sally. Speaking of Psycho Sally, Mrs. Psycho. Hopefully, this coming March or April, when the season premiere starts, I'll see you there with your beautiful intergender championship that will rightfully be mine. And Thunder and Tornado, you guys are just scared to finally accept that the king is right. The king has been right. I promise you, Harley will use you just like she used me. And honestly, look where I am. I am now the international champion. The title that I started with in this company, the first title I won in this company. And that's nothing bad, really. It's actually good. But enough with Harley's Chaos. I have one more person to talk about in that group, and you probably all know who it is. But I'll get to them in a minute. But I have another person to talk about, yes. Yes. And if you can't tell by the shirt, Mr. Jake Rose. Jake Rose, this rival that we've been going back and forth with since Gold Rush, when I stole your NWI championship from behind. Now we can go on and on and on about this, bro. But let's face the facts. I won the NWA championship. I saw my opportunity. I took it. Just like any man would. Any man. And any rose would. But let me put the record straight. King, no longer NWI champion. So, that match we have for the title, it can't happen because I am not the NWI champion. Now, if you'd like to do it for the international championship, I will. If that's the case, right now, the king accepts. Okay? The king accepts. The NWA champion is Mr. Thunder. Let me, just in case you don't know who the champions are, let me start. NWA champion is Mr. Thunder. The world heavyweight champion of NWA is Outlaw. Yes. The tag team champions is Harley's Chaos, Thunder, and Tornado. I don't think you hold a title, not that I'm remembering. If you do, congrats. Welcome. Welcome to the club. And then you got the person that I've wanted to talk about, Mrs. Harley, your women's champion. So let me get to this point. How much am I in this promo? Ooh, 6 minutes. This is going to take another 6 minutes to talk about. Mrs. Harley Hale, there's nothing more that I would like to do at the season premiere, or when this season starts, is to knee you so far and so hard in that pretty little face of yours, and take what is not mine, but take what was given to you. And I said this before, and I'll say it again. When I shoot it on you, I meant every word. You were handed that women's championship on a silver platter. If you want my personal opinion, Mrs. Hale, Psycho Sally should hold that title because she has proven it. She is the longest and only intergender champion. She took the women's title, but you told me and promised me that you would show me that you were a true competitor, and that's true. Looking forward to it, Mrs. Harley. Prove me wrong, and if you do, the king will bow down to you, and I don't say that to a lot of people. Everybody usually bows to me, including you. But if you do that, I will bow to you. I will shake your hand and bow to you. But back to Mr. Jake Rose. Mr. Rose. Back to the match. If you want a challenge for the International Championship instead of the NWA Championship, I accept your challenge. Challenge accepted. There you go. So if that's the case, whenever you come up here, or when you're ready to stop hiding with your tail between your legs, come find me. You know where I am. I'm in my kingdom, enjoying myself with the NWI International Championship. So when you come down here, I look forward to wrestling you, Mr. Jake Rose. This has been a rivalry since Gold Rush. Been itching for a fair fight. I know you have as well. Let me tell you something, Jake Rose. I am your brother outside of NWA. No matter what anybody says, I respect you as a brother. I respect you as a performer. What you do in that ring shocks me. You have bled for this company like I have, which is very respectful. So, Mr. Rose, I respect what you do in the ring. And I appreciate for what you said. Thank you for what you said. That you respect me in the ring, and I'm a hell of a competitor. Right back at you, brother. But when we step through those ropes, brotherhood gone. And it's all business from there, right? I will hit you with the knee strike. You will hit me with your Rose Killer. And let's go back and forth until one of us will give up. I promise you, it will not be me. And I know you promise it won't be you, but we'll find out which one, right? Okay. But moral of this story is, I respect you as a brother. I respect you what you do inside that ring. Looking forward to our match. Can't wait for it. Respect to you. Now back to Mrs. Harley Hale. Harley Hale, I have some plans that I've been thinking of. And I'm going to shoot you a little text. And we'll talk more about it. Right, sweetheart? Maybe King always gets what he wants. As you can see by titles, I got what I wanted. I chased after it, and I got my NWA championship. I chased after another dream that I wanted, and that was to reclaim my international championship, the first title I held. I have it. I chased to get the tag titles back. When my former partner, Mr. Ryder, booked on me, I got it back. So, Mrs. Harley Hale, I will shoot you a wonderful text. And maybe, just maybe, we can get together, if you know what I mean. Maybe we can get together if you know what I mean. And what I mean by that is, no. Not what you all are thinking. And that's to talk strategy. Come to a conclusion between King and Harley's chaos. Maybe, or just maybe, I'll pull the trigger and she won't show up for season premiere. Maybe I'll just take out Mrs. Harley Hale. Maybe I'll show her what a real king looks like and what he should be. Because from what I'm hearing from a little birdie is that she's getting sick and tired of Harley's chaos. The tea. She's getting sick and tired of Tornado. She's getting sick and tired of Thunder. She's getting semi-sick and tired of Psycho Sally. But Mrs. Harley Hale, if you want to come to the King, and everybody loves King, just look at me. Look at me. I'm the king of professional wrestling. And Holly, if you would like to work something out, and we could totally work something out. We'll talk business. But until then, fuck you. And fuck Harley's chaos. But Miss Harley Hale, I know you watch my promo, sweetheart, so I know I'll get a response to this. And Mrs. Harley Hale, Harley's chaos, Jake Rose, fuck you. I'll pull the trigger. And when I do, you will hear these words. And they are, goodbye, mwah, and good night. Bang. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And make sure you bow and pray to the one true king of NWI.